but still, we've all had thick teachers.
Yes.
Ooh, let's do this. It's been a while, and so has this video about this thick teacher. I know I've seen this like years ago. People talking about this thick teacher, and now it's resurfacing. I don't know why. I don't know who's bringing it back up, but now all of a sudden people want this woman fired.
Wait, this the same lady?
It gotta be the same. That's where I've seen this girl before.
I've never seen her.
Maybe people been complaining about thick teachers since early 2000s.
I'm not gonna disagree. Yeah, that's been a thing.
But I could have swore I heard about this before.
It's an old thing.
It's an old thing, but it's coming back.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're talking about today. This thick teacher. What is the toy box dolls her Instagram and
just be careful when you type that in your Google search.
You might find something a little different.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, you know.
I'm feeling lucky. You might find it different.
If you're gonna do that, go in incognito mode.
Nah, it's perfectly fine. You know.
Nah. I don't know. I don't want to know what's in your
just
search.
type in thick preschool teacher and see what you find.
They might find something different.
Nah. Take preschool out the side of the FBI gonna be knocking on your door after that.
And me, I worked with kids that are in preschool.
I don't think you want to admit working with kids after that statement, bro.
I know, right?
Anyways, I don't know exactly who is pushing to get this woman fired, but there is
the parents
like her.
The parents
my fault.
Well, you know what's funny? They're saying the mothers are trying to get this woman fired.
Yeah, I really don't. I don't know who. I'm just like.
I'm not sure.
It's a story.
You're not playing? Teacher.
And I want to talk.
Really don't even know how to play poker anymore.
Oh. I don't. I've been out the loop, bro.
That's the old fault.
Exactly.
I've been injured.
Nah, it has nothing to do with it.
We're not gonna get into that.
He broke his own heart, y'all.
I'm weak.
So
that's everyday kind of.
I don't know who's pushing for this woman to get fired, but people are pushing for
the
it.
Parents, probably some people.
Just so you guys, understand what the situation is. Here's what this thick teacher looks like. I'm gonna keep saying thick with 2 C's.
Nah, that's not even 2 C's. That's like 4 C's.
Just so y'all can see what
maybe 3.
What the education system is working with. This is what she looks like.
That ain't no teacher, bro. We never had teachers like that when we were.
She an art teacher.
She an art. She an art teacher, mind you. She's an art teacher.
Art teacher or work of art? That is the question.
My thing is right.
She ain't no Mona Lisa, but she's close to
saying. Give me 1 second. Hold up. I'm trying to set things up. Now she's saying, right?
Nah, hold on.
What are you trying to prove, bro?
That photo on the left.
I'm trying to prove a point here, bro.
Right.
Let this man narrate.
That photo on the left with her in it, bro. Nah, that ain't no teacher, bro.
I stopped on the wrong photo. My bad. I should have. My bad. Let me go back. Let me fix.
No. Go back down. Go back down.
Let me fix that. There we go.
Yeah.
Right, so
that ain't no teacher,
she's
bro.
She's saying that some people are saying that parents are trying to get fired, mothers are trying to get fired, but now she's saying mothers in her school are her biggest supporter. What are y'all even doing over there? Oh, y'all, would you organize it so people can see what the hell the numbers are? How am I going to edit this?
They could wait.
She's saying her biggest supporters are the mothers, but now they're trying to get fired. I don't get it. But my thing is, right, because I'm sorry, if you see the photos, it's clear that she got some enhancements.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And when you get those enhancements, they're for a reason. You're there to attract the attention of somebody, right?
The male perspective.
Even though people say they do it for themselves or whatever.
It's the male perspective. Let's be honest.
Him.
What did he put?
Ace and 6, 2 pair.
Nice.
Let's just call it for what it is. Let's be honest. It's for the male attention.
What's for the male attention?
The enhancements.
Yeah, I mean,
clear.
If she wants to do that for herself, it's whatever.
She's trying to enhance them kids' learning in that class, bro.
They're preschool, bro.
Not saying that, man. I'm just saying she's just trying to be a teacher, doing her job. She ain't doing nothing.
I mean, she's doing her job. If she wants to enhance herself physically, that's on her. I guess the main issue is just
the parents.
If they want her to dress more appropriately, then
she got these enhancements, but now she's trying to be a teacher.
But look. The thing is, even though she double cheeked up, she was still covered up. You feel me? So it's like the
double enhanced up.
Double enhanced.
I'm just trying to incite something.
I mean, it's an enhanced view on what she's done to herself.
I'm just trying to entice something because again, you can be professional and still look good. I don't think.
Yeah, it's like that whole.
The two have to have a
correlation. I don't think that's just similar because I know there's this issue where there's like some people wouldn't get hired because they have like say face tattoos or something like that. Like say people in the medical field or something like that. But that's how they wanted to express themselves. They can still do their job.
Face,
but hear me out though.
Yeah,
I got a lot of pain tattooed on my heart. I still got hired.
Man, shut
up.
But you see,
this
people.
Is why we have to keep cutting you out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, here's my thing, right? Even if she didn't get enhancements, there are people out there that are naturally thick.
Yeah.
So, and like people said in the comments, what they gonna do?
Yeah,
Leave
what
it
are
at
they
home?
gonna do?
Naturally willing that.
Like,
Yeah, I
alright,
mean,
You can only
and
cover
there's
up so
plenty
much.
there's plenty of as long as it's your
not a-
attire is appropriate. Like you see her Instagram and her at work is two different things.
That's two different personas.
You know,
Right.
if she wants to dress up like that for
But
Instagram, that's her right to
go back
do so.
Instagram real quick, right?
Of course, you want to go back.
I'm sure
For
everybody wants
research
to go back.
purposes, right?
This is well, I
This
can't
is-
say
that's
it,
tame.
but
Yeah,
that's
that's
something
a lot
that
of
she be
things, ain't it?
wearing
That's
in
tame.
school. Isn't that fine? Like,
Yeah, that's
but-
perfectly
That's
fine.
fine.
I mean,
then what about something like
what do
this?
they want her in? Like a?
What
First
about
of all,
this?
why would she be in a
Is that
bikini
an
in the
issue?
classroom, though?
I mean,
bro?
she doesn't
No,
have.
but
No, I'm talking about what you
people
scroll
will make
past.
the argument. Oh, you're
Yeah,
funny.
because the assets aren't out. So it's
Yeah.
Right, people make the argument that
It's
in of
covered
itself
up.
is inappropriate, but
But
not.
it's covered up.
I believe it's not that. Is the clothes that's inappropriate? Just
All right,
because
so
she got that body.
Let's flip the scenario real
Wild.
quick. What if it was like a super brolic dude who had a tight shirt on in the classroom, all the muscles and whatnot?
I know, right?
Would people
He's
be
giving
complaining
out-
about
he-
that?
He's gonna
Nope.
give our daughter.
All right then, why not?
Right.
I had a brolic
We
teacher.
both-
Ain't
Because
nobody
it's a
said
double
nothing.
standard.
Oh, I remember the guy,
Yeah.
the teacher from the school, this school with the locks, right? Who was like really.
Well, that's high school. Nah, high school is different. That's
Oh,
But
who was
I'm talking
that?
about. We're talking about on the pretense of elementary school.
Elementary,
I did
yeah.
have a brother teacher in elementary school, but
I mean,
yeah,
alright,
I know
so-
what you're talking about.
if anything, the
I know
offense
exactly
seems
what
to
you're
be
talking
more with the parents than it does with.
You gonna edit that out, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Anyway, the offense seems to be more with the
With the teachers.
with the
I'm
parents.
I said the teachers.
more
The
than
parents.
anybody else.
But like, all right. So for me, I worked at a school, and I will say, I'm not gonna say names. There's some teachers that were thick, but they still dressed appropriately.
Okay.
The thing is, it's like there's a time and a place for it. Yeah, obviously she's a teacher. Yeah, she has
yeah,
her,
like her
she has her
Instagram
enhancements
is it's
her Instagram is separate
Yeah, exactly.
from
Separate.
her
I'm saying
teacher.
individual.
From her teacher.
Yeah.
And not only that, mind you, she's teaching preschool. What preschool?
Yeah, these kids are not worried about.
They're not
this.
worried about
If
the-
anything, it's the
it's
parents.
It's the parents not worried about it. They're like, oh, it's a
Yeah.
distraction to the. What 5-year-old's gonna be distracted with that? I don't, bro. There was like 5-year-olds I used to work with at my old school that would literally hit the teachers on their backsides, and they didn't even realize what they were doing and we had to explain to them why it was wrong. They don't know. And if the parents feel some type of way about that, that's fine. It's like, all right, just like I said, all right, just make sure you cover up, be more professional, so on and so forth. But at the same time, you ask it if she does cover up to the max. There's some parents are still gonna find an issue that it's still not good enough. What you want to do? Dress up like a nun? Like,
I mean, but how could you once you get to that level of thickness?
exactly.
That level of thickness.
There's levels to
You
it.
can't unless you wear I don't know
a robe.
XXL a robe.
I was like,
don't
that's too many X's, brain.
You know,
Be careful, incognito.
I heard myself making a mistake, but I couldn't stop.
Incognito.
So like, yeah, you really can't do anything about it. Could she dress differently? Maybe.
But they're still gonna complain.
But she should have also expected this.
Yes,
you
she
get
should've.
these enhancements, and then you go to the workplace of a teacher.
Bro.
You're gonna be getting looks. People be looking at
Oh
you.
yeah,
differently.
and it's only that. It's just like, now if this was middle school, high school, and this would be a distraction. I'm like, you not understand middle school, high school kids? You know how many boys will be in that classroom passing her class?
Well, that's different. But like we said, she's preschool.
But
teacher.
preschool, yeah,
But still, we've all had thick
teachers. Yes,
Right.
and we still had to go to school.
and we still
had
went to school.
learn. That didn't
Yo,
stop us.
all right, so I'm gonna give a little story time.
House.
I'm gonna give a little story
Okay.
time real quick
I was
because
banking on the Jack coming next, and it didn't.
I'm gonna give a quick little story time because this happened to me when I was in
Listening.
8th grade. So when I was in 8th grade, there was this teacher I had. She was very attractive.
names.
All the boys, they all had a crush on her. I had a crush on her too, but like I never tried to make it obvious. I guess I remember one time my mom came to pick me up from school, and she saw me talking to the teacher, and my mom automatically in the car was like, "So Rudy, that's your teacher?" I'm like, "Yeah, mom." She's like, "So you like her?" I'm like, I didn't divulge whether I liked her. I just said she's very attractive and she's very pretty.
This man
That's
in
it.
school saying she's very attractive. You know you didn't say that.
I did. If you ever ask my mom that, she will tell you that.
We-
So this is what my mom did. This is what got me tight.
I don't believe your mom, bro.
Continue though.
So I see her. This is what happened. So it's parent teacher conference, right? My mom notices I'm passing her class. Like with 80s and 90s. I'm passing her class, and she realized what's the reason. So my mom, the first she tells my mom, "Oh, Rudy's such a joy to have in class. He's passing all my tests. He's so great. This and this." My mom's like, "Yeah, Rudy told me that. Yeah, he thinks you're very attractive. He thinks you're pretty." I'm like, I was like, "Yo, you just ratted me out, like threw me under the bus."
I mean, it sounds like some good motivation to do better, but these are kids. They don't care.
Yeah, that's different. They don't care.
Literally, they're not. They don't have this.
No, they don't have that motivation.
Stuff,
They're just like, the teacher's funny. She's
if anything,
pretty.
when a kid at that age, their appeal is if the teacher acts like kind of like their mom or something,
Yeah.
so that they become more attached to them because they act like their parental.
If they act like mommy, then
I'm
that's
not gonna
mommy.
hold you.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I know like we're talking about younger kids, but I feel like I gotta say this, right?
Oh,
There's this one teacher. She wasn't even there long. She was a student teacher who was coming in to like be aided by one of the health class teachers. What's the name of the What's the name of the class that you have? It slipped my mind for a second. That you learn about sex. You learn
Health
about
education.
Health?
Sex
ed?
Health ed. It's,
Sex
for
ed,
me
right?
specifically, it was health ed.
Okay, so it was a teacher who was coming in underneath the sex ed teacher, right? To like, be guided on how to go about lessons. She was also a gym teacher too. When I tell you that basically like 3/4 the male staff and like most of the school who came across her was either thinking about or tried to shoot they shot. This lady was gonna make you break your neck when she walked down the room. I thought she was a student at first. Like I thought she was like a new student at school. I'll get cool with her and I'll talk with her sometimes. I'll even like sometimes catch her on my way to school and we had conversations. But this lady, I'm telling you, everybody would have went through hell and high waters for a shot. Like she had to like.
So what you're saying is she's a 10.
Look, I ain't gotta say it. The reaction speak for itself.
I
bro.
know.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like, so she's
But
basically
yeah, it's
10.
just.
And I feel like if she ever watched this video, she'll know for a fact I'm talking about her.
You know what I
I know
realized?
she'll know.
I messed up
What'd you do?
because I was dating a girl who is now a teacher. If I was still dating her, I could have been the one dating the hot teacher.
But was she good for your mental though?
Was she good for you though?
I was the wrong that was wrong.
How?
Damn.
Did that come
I
out
was
right?
the
Yeah,
wrong
it
that
came
was
out wrong.
You was the wrong that was wrong.
I was the wrong.
I was the one.
We need the right wrong, okay?
I was the one.
Wrong.
I was the one that was wrong.
I think something.
The wrong.
But anyways, I digress.
Yo, you
So
gotta edit that out.
Dante is about to bit. Man.
Brighton. One more thing.
anyways, y'all hear our points on this.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can't help being thick. She could have because she got enhancements.
She
but
could.
if
Yes,
you're
you
thick,
can.
what you gonna do about it? Just do your job. That's it.
As long as you do
it's
your
about
job
you just being professional.
well and
That's
you're
it.
professional about it, that's fine.
Yeah,
but
that's it.
You
even
could be
then,
as oven
some
baked
parents,
as you want.
there's some parents, some faculty staff that will feel some type of
So
way
you're not
about
gonna
some of
do
the
that?
other teachers.
We done.
Yeah.
Bro.
Alright,
Nah,
well,
I'm
that's
not
all I
through
gotta
with
say
you.
on
I
that.
want my rematch.
All right, wait. One thing, we're gonna leave her Instagram information in the description. We also leave a video of her explaining how the teachers, not teachers, the parents, or at least the mothers of the students are
That bad.
her biggest supporters, I
Nah, I'm
guess.
salty.
So you guys can make your own opinion on this. All right, thank you. Bye.
All right.
Later. Give my
Later.
chips.
Nah,
Deuces.
man.